Are we live? Are we live? Excuse me, are we live? Is this reality happening right now? Let's do this. Hey there, my name is Peter Hartman. You're watching Bad Guru Nightly, and I am Bad Guru. This show is meant to be meant to serve. I did a weird voice there. I don't think I meant to do that. This show is meant to serve as a reminder that your attention matters. You see, what we give our attention to becomes a greater part of our experience. We shape our world with the power of our attention. So it's important to be deliberate, don't you think? And I'm so glad you decided to give me some of your attention here tonight. We'll be talking about why is change so hard. I know in the description here I wrote, why is it so hard? Oh, why is it so hard to change? Well, that seems fine. Why is it so hard to change? That's okay. Why did I think that was weird? Why is it so hard to change? But first, how was your day? How was your day? Today's Monday, 10:28 p.m. September 23rd, in the 2019th year of our Lord. And you had a day. You had a day today, and it's up to you to ask yourself, how did your day go? It don't matter what I think. It don't matter what anybody else thinks. What matters is what you think about your day. If your day was hunky-dory, it was fine, it was fantastic, it was great the way it was, nothing to change. Keep up the good work, right? Whatever habits you engage, keep engaging those habits. But let's say you say, my day could have used a little bit more improvement. I could have used a little bit more improvement to my day. What could I have done? How could I have made my day better? Wow, I love thinking about that. How could my day have been better? Maybe if I woke up earlier, went to bed later. Maybe if I ate a different breakfast, wore different clothes, listened to different music. Maybe if I meditated. Maybe if I set my intention for the day. Maybe if I complimented someone or complimented myself. Maybe if I took that, signed up for that class or invested in that stock or bought that application or, went to that party. I don't know. It's all kinds of things you could have done today that could have made your day better, right? Could have made it different. Maybe it didn't make it better. Maybe it just makes it different and you don't know. But trying things out, engaging with new habits or persisting with habits that work for you, that's how you move your life forward. That's how you get better. That's how you build yourself up. And it's important. Look, there's no shame in being who you are and staying who you are. But don't you want to grow? I think you want to grow. And some people go, I don't know how to grow. I don't know how to do that. Habit. Habit is the key to change. Habit is the key to creation, I should say. When you engage with habits, you shape who you are. Habit of attention, habit of thought, habit of feeling, habit of behavior. Everything around you, everything in your life is a consequence of the habits you engage or don't engage. Or don't engage fully. Doesn't that kind of tickle you a little bit when you realize that virtually everything in your experience is the consequence of your attention? All those things in your house, those things are there because of your attention or lack thereof, right? Maybe there's dust on the floor and you haven't cleaned that up. That's a lack of attention. That stuff is there because of that. The food that's in your fridge, the clothes that's in your closet, the TV shows that are in your Netflix queue, everything about your experience is a consequence of your attention. Now, of course, other people's attention are getting in the way, and other people's attention are influencing your life. But really, you have a choice to either stay around certain people or leave them, to engage with certain things or to not. You could be here in this country or you can leave the country, right? You get to choose what type of pressures and influences you are allowing yourself to experience. Habit. You continue to persist to be here to do these things. Habit. It's what changes you, right? Isn't that interesting? Isn't it interesting to just think, my whole life is the way it is because of habit, and I can change my habits. What habits should I engage in? Now that's the key. That is the key. That is my whole thing with Happy for a Change. what is the best habit to engage in. And the best habit to engage in is to give your attention to great ideas. When you give your attention to great ideas, you make them far more likely to take root, to survive, and to thrive. And that changes the world around you. There are more possibilities and more things around you. A great idea is an idea that makes you more effective and efficient. Don't you like being more effective and efficient? Don't you like being able to do more and do more faster and better? Huh? Come on, folks. Think about it. What are the best habits? I don't know. I mean, I know some habits, but paying attention, that's really important. So I want you to pay attention to your life. And that's why I start off the show with a moment of reflection on your day. I think it's very important. All right. Let's get to the topic of the show, right? Why is it so hard to change? Why is it so hard to change? I'm dealing with this program. I use this program, Adobe, to do my video editing and to do some graphics works, and I don't really like it anymore, I don't really like it anymore. It's bugging out on me, and it's not behaving in the way I would expect. And I want a better solution, okay? God bless Adobe. You've helped me thus far, but I thought, let me learn a different program. So I went out, found a different program. I found a free program. I like that free program, and called DaVinci Resolve. And it's pretty interesting. It's pretty great. But, it's pretty different than the program that I've been using. It's like a different thing. Usually when I learn a new program, it's within the same family. So you sort of port over the knowledge that you have from the last program, and it gives you a pretty good idea of how to use the new program. And this new one is a video editor, and there's a lot of things that are similar, but there's quite a bit that's different. And there's a learning curve here, man. There's a learning curve, and it's tough. It's hard, especially when you knew an easy way to do it in another program. You're like, oh my God, why am I bothering to do this? Why am I bothering to deal with this hassle? It's so hard. Bagu is so hard. People come and meet me in my events, and I tell them how to change their habits and change their life, and they go, yeah, but it's hard. It's hard, Peter. I go, yeah, I know what you mean. And me changing this program is difficult, but I stick with it. Because I recognize the value of challenging yourself, the value of doing hard things. Come on, the people you admire on this planet, don't they do hard things? So you go, yeah, they do hard things. They face their challenges. And you go, I want to be like them, but I don't want to experience anything hard. Certainly not harder than what I perceive myself as being able to accomplish. Don't want to do it if it's hard. You're like, well, then why do you admire these people, huh? These people that you look up to, these people who do great things. It don't even have to be some famous person. My mother, did hard things growing up. I watched her do hard things growing up, working 3 jobs, waking up at 4 in the morning, going to bed at midnight. It's tough. But we admire them because they did those things. And they did those things in part because they want to show human beings how they could be. And so you want to find challenges. You want to find hard things, right? There are hard things that are pleasant to do, and there are hard things that are not so pleasant to do. But doing hard things is good for you. It's good for humanity. It helps the world. So I'm learning this program, helping the world. And it's challenging, but I've learned how to think of challenge as my friend. Here's the thing. I find your brain is habit forming. So your brain is designed to build habits because it says, hey, you keep doing this action, you keep doing this thing, might be good to save some space, to carve out a groove in your mind that would make it easier for you to do this thing, right? You ever see women quilt, or people make it, not women, anybody quilt or weave a basket or bounce a ball or whatever it is, and the more they do it, the better they get at it, because the brain is like, hey, you seem to want to do this thing, so let's make it easier for you to do. Make it easier and easier and easier and easier so that it takes less energy and less focus and less effort for you to do this thing. Practice, right? Practice, experience. Over time makes it easier. That's what your brain does. But because it creates these grooves, then when you go and do something else, you don't got that groove. You don't got that groove. right? You got to get your groove back, huh? You got to get your groove back on, huh? Let me tell you that. You get your groove on by doing the same thing you did before. Repetition, habit, pattern, over and over and over and over till it becomes easier, right? And some things, pretty simple, right? If you want to scrunch up a paper and throw it into a wastebasket bin, it might take you 10, 20, 30 times, and then suddenly you're able to do it. But with something else, like learning a new program, it might take hours or days or weeks or months for you to get comfortable with it. Oh my God, there's got to be a better way. Sometimes there isn't. Well, there is a better way. There is one thing you can do that would improve your experience with changing things that are hard. Why is it so hard? Why is it so change so what did I write here? Why is it so hard to change? Yeah, there we go. Why is it so hard to change? Because your brain is formatted to do the same thing over and over. So you got to expect that. That's the first step. Expect challenges. Expect things to be hard. Sometimes I feel like people get a hard thing. They try to do something and then it becomes hard and they go, they're disappointed. They're bummed out. And it's like, well, what did you expect? When you decided that you wanted to be that thing, do that thing, go to that place, have that thing, did you expect it to be easy? Did you expect it to be like nothing at all? Or did you expect it to be a challenge? Most things that are worth having are challenging to get. That's what makes them rewarding. Because not only do you get that thing inspires you to change, to transform, to expand, to become stronger and better. That desire that you have to accomplish, to be that thing, motivates you and inspires you to go through the effort and the challenge that's required in order to build you up, to make you stronger. So getting that thing is wonderful because it means that you've achieved something, you've become something more. But I don't know why people don't expect it to be challenging. They go, I want to do it. I don't like where I am. And I want to be over there. I don't like here. I want to be over there. I don't like here. I want to be over there. So let me go over there. They start going over there, and it's hard. And they go, why is it so hard? Because you're used to being over here. All your grooves and routines are over here. Your mind and focus is over here. Now it takes more energy to go over there. Like, but Peter, bad guru, I want to get there. Yeah, I absolutely want to get there. 100% Scouts honor, I swear, want to be over there. But I don't want to do this whole traversing. I don't want to do this whole expansion and growing. No! I know. But when you say you want to go over there, just realize that what you're also saying is that you want to go on that journey of becoming. You want that. You actually want it. That's part of being over there. You're like, being over there would be so swell. I'd be so talented and enabled and skillful. Yeah, you'd be that way because you changed along the journey. You became that version of yourself. So you want it. You want it. Expect in your mind the challenge. It's the first thing, right? You want to expect the challenge so that it's not coming as a surprise and not disappointing you. Then you want to find a way to enjoy that journey. You want to do that thing. Remind yourself that that's really what you want. Recontextualize what you want and tell yourself, I want this effort. I want this pressure. I want this stress. You're like, bad guru, I don't want that stress. What are you talking about? You want it. Say it. I want that challenge. I want that pressure. I want that stress. And when you go into those circumstances with that attitude, it becomes better. It becomes easier. Some people they want to move from effort to they want to substitute effort for effortless creation, right? There's the effortful creation and effort creation, and then effortless creation. And that's what people want. That's why people want magic. You ever wonder what magic is? You think, what is magic? Magic isn't lights zapping out of your fingers. Magic isn't some mystical power. Magic is the ability to create with no effort. or very little effort. That's what magic is. You ever think about magic? What is magic? Magic is an effort of creating, it's a metaphor, a method for creating something without effort. Effortless creation. That's what magic is. Think about that. When you look at those movies and Harry Potter and those witches or whatever it is, they're able to do things without actually having to do the thing. No effort. That's what magic is. Isn't that cool? That's what people want. People are trying to find the magic in life. Read that book, go to that seminar, learn that tip, learn that trick. Then it will be like magic. No effort. Easy. There's no shame in that. Human beings like things easy. Look, all right? You got a few mandates in life, all right? You got to survive. You got to reproduce. You got to create. All right, you have these mandates in life. You have these missions in life. There are things that you want to do. Did I just lose my train of thought? What was I going to say? Effortless magic. People want magic. I forget what I was saying there. Gosh darn it! My goodness! And it was good too. It was real good. Sometimes I go off my notes. I go off script, and then I forget. Lose my train of thought. It was real good. I feel so bad for you. I feel so bad that you don't get to hear what I was about to say there, because it's pretty good. I was talking about magic and the mandates for life and what you have to do, part of what you have to do. And how does magic fit into that? Well, normally it comes back to, not normally, sometimes it doesn't come back. Half the time it comes back to me. This is the half where it doesn't. Maybe it'll come afterwards. So let's go back. Magic. People want magic in their life. Ooh, yay. Something that's going to help me to create things magically. But here's the thing. I don't really think people want magic. Yeah, maybe for one or two things. But after a while, it would make life pretty boring. Right? Okay, so magic. Let me ask you this. This is a question that I ask people sometimes. Okay, it's a little risque. If you got children around, maybe now's the time to turn it off, okay? Just get the kids out of the room or something, all right? I'm not going to swear nothing, just the concept. I'm bad guru, okay? I'm on my worst behavior during the show. Let me tell you this. Let me ask you this question. Would you take the orgasm pill? Let's say they invent a pill that is able to allow you to achieve an orgasm within 5 seconds once you swallow this pill. Boom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Would you take that pill? You know, you might like that pill a little bit, but what about the effort? What about the effort that goes into achieving that climax? You want to get that out? Do you want to cut out that journey? No. No, I know sometimes that journey ain't fun and it's stressful and it's pressure. But come on. You don't want to skip it, do you? Well, in life, you got a lot of things. In life, there's hard things. There's things that you want to achieve, right? And people go, oh, magic. And it's done. But it would take the true magic out of life. The true magic in life is that you are transformed by your desires. The effort required to achieve it makes you different. Hey, did you just freeze? Did I just freeze? I hope I didn't just freeze, Marina. Thank you for inspiring me, Peter. Oh, that's very nice of you, Marina. That's so kind of you. Thank you so much. Let me know if I've unfrozen, because I'm hoping I'm not frozen there. You gotta keep your eye. Oh, you gotta keep your eye on notifications here. All right, let me know if I'm frozen, because I do not want you to miss what I remember saying. All right. Just going to take a look at the comments here. I'm going to just use this moment here to let you know, thank you so much for watching the show. I really appreciate it. If you like the show, please give the video a like. It'll help other people find it. Hey, you can even give it a dislike if you didn't like it. It's fine by me. And I do the show every night. Every night, Bad Guru Nightly is on every single night. So you can come on and watch the show and be encouraged and get reminders to pay attention. All right? So I'm going to see here if I'm frozen. All right, I'm going to check this myself. I'm going to go to my own link. You know, sometimes these things are hard, you know, and I'm learning how to do the streaming thing, and it's 86 episodes in, and I'll tell you, it's tough. It's a little bit tough to do it every single night. I mean, I like talking every single night. It's tough, but it's rewarding. It's changing me as I do it. And then I got to learn the technology and all that. All right, it looks like it's moving on my screen. So that's all I can do right now. Marina, I hope it works out for you. Maybe you'll watch it after the fact. All right, what was I talking about? Magic! Right? Magic. People want magic in life, but the true magic in life comes from the effort that you put into achieving your desires. It makes you different. So I want you to seek out and find challenge. I want you to be eager to find challenge. You should always have something that's challenging you. You should always have something that's challenging you. Find something, anything. It could be simple, it could be hard. I don't care. Maybe you want to learn how to play, you just get a dartboard and try to get very good at darts. And you're like, I don't care about darts. Who cares? You can just challenge yourself to be good at darts or anything, right? Go and play. There's any number of things you can go do, right? There's any number of meals that you can make. There's things that you can create. You know what I mean? Go out there and find something hard to do. Go find a challenge. Go challenge yourself. Because it's fun to live a life where you push yourself. Me, I'm learning a whole new program. And it's putting me right back into that state I was when I was 10 years ago, when I first learned the first program. And it feels good to be in that state. It makes you young again, right? It gives you that youthful spirit of engaging with your challenges. I like experiencing a challenge. And I want you to like experiencing a challenge. Because I believe that's what life is about. Life is pressure. It's a pressure cooker. And in order to survive and to thrive and to get out there, you got to challenge yourself. Embrace the pressure. So people say, hey, Peter, it's hard. It's hard. It's hard. Peter, I want to, but it's hard. And I say, so what? So what? And I am not trying to be harsh. I acknowledge things can be hard. I know that. Things are hard for me. Sometimes I'm like, oh my God, I can't do it. Oh my God, I can't do it. I can't do it. It's so hard. But then I ask myself, is it worth it? Is it worth it? That's the real question. The real question isn't, is it hard? The real question is it worth it? If it's worth the effort, do the effort. Peter, it's hard, but if you went through that hard effort and you got to your destination, would you be happy that you did that effort? If the answer is yes, do it! It don't matter if it's hard. It's supposed to be hard. Expectation, right? First step. It's supposed to be hard. That's okay. But it becomes easier if I want to do it. That's number 2. Number 3, you just engage in the process in any way that you can, any way that is presented to you, any way that you can imagine. Peter, it's hard. So what? Is it worth it? And that's the question. So why is change so hard? Why is change so hard? Change is hard because nature says, your mind says, hey, we've been acting this way, we've been doing this way, and we're still alive. And so it wants to create a bias. It creates this bias. Hey, continue doing the things that you're doing now because you're still alive. And it makes it harder for you to change because it wants you to stay alive. Do you know that one of your legs is imperceptibly shorter than the other? So that if you were to walk out into the wilderness without a compass and just walk and walk, eventually you would naturally create a territory for yourself. You'd naturally walk in a type of circle because of how your legs are. Because nature wants you to stay put. Nature wants you to stay put and survive. Now we're living in a world where we're no longer worried about getting lost in the woods, getting eaten by tigers, you know? Now we're living in a world where the new experience allows you to do so much more. I don't know computers. Learn computers. I don't know smartphones. Learn smartphones. I don't know those programs. Learn those programs, because every time you learn those things, you become better able to thrive in this world. So nature says, stay put. And it takes a kind of a crazy mind to go, no, I'm going to go over there. I'm going to sail across the ocean. Why? Because I want the challenge. I want the experience. I want to become something more. You might die. Yes. But so what? Is it worth it? And that's up to you to decide, right? That is up to you to decide for yourself. Sometimes the answer will be like, no, it's not worth it. Just going to sit at home and chill out. And other times you'll say, this one decision, this new habit can change my entire life. I am so motivated because I know I'm always a hair's breadth away from a decision that could change my entire life, improve it for the better. And I want to engage in all the things that I can to maximize my chances, my odds of achieving the success that I'm looking for. You guys are so wonderful. Thank you so much for watching the show. I truly appreciate it. How long has the show gone for? 27 minutes. Not bad, not bad, not bad. A little longer show today than I expected, but I really did want to talk to you. 10:34, what time is it? Almost 11 o'clock. So the day is almost over. And I'm so glad you decided to end your day here with me. Whether you're watching this in the present or you're watching this in the future, my heart, real big, with love and appreciation for your attention. I know how much your attention matters. And I know you could have given your attention to anything else. But right here for this moment, God bless you. You're giving it to me. And I do not take that for granted. It's hard work trying to get your attention. But I value it. It's so worth it. That's it for me, folks. My name is Peter Hartman. You're watching Bad Guru Nightly. And I am Bad Guru. Good night, folks. If you wanna be somebody, if you wanna go somewhere, you better wake up and pay attention. If you wanna be somebody, if you wanna go somewhere, better wake up and pay. All right, folks. All right. Good night. Sleep tight. See you tomorrow.